I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my...
And have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. But the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say.
The triumphant celebrations for Terence Crawford in Omaha took a sharp turn hours after his victory parade. Early the next morning, police stopped the champion for speeding. The situation escalated dramatically when officers spotted a firearm on the floorboard, leading to Crawford and his companions being ordered out of the car at gunpoint.
Stepping out, seatbelt. I'm opening the door.
You can take mine off of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my fucking hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro. Can I move my phone?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Tim Bradley offered a sharp perspective on Terence Crawford's traffic stop, framing it as more than a routine incident. He suggested it was a deliberate message to the champion. Bradley implied that Crawford's soaring fame prompted certain authorities to remind him that no one is above the law, no matter their success. He compared it to an unsettling pattern where moments of pure celebration are abruptly undercut by unease, as if a great day cannot pass without interruption. His analysis resonated with fans who saw the profound irony. Crawford's triumphant high, celebrated by his city, was swiftly overshadowed by the glare of flashing lights and a tense, armed police confrontation.
I mean, Terence Crawford, he on the highest cloud, bruh. In his city, let him know. Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. So the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say. The cops send a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was. Yeah. And before y'all start talking about my ceiling real quick, my roof, hey, it been raining and stuff. Hey, it's raining now. The clouds is out right now. You can see him in the background. I'm gonna go watch the damn car in a little bit once this rain stops. But anyways, back to the video. Oh, man, look. You ain't got no city until you got the police. That's a fact. Yeah. Shoot, you ain't got no city unless you got the police. Don't ever forget that. You gotta have the law enforcement on your side, man. They gotta be looking out for you. For the good, not for the bad, for the good. Yeah. Terence Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man. With this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parade shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad. He mad to see you.
Crawford's security chief provided a chilling account of the traffic stop, describing officers as visibly on edge. He asserted their approach unnecessarily escalated the situation, creating a palpable and genuine fear. Being ordered from the vehicle at gunpoint, on a weekend meant for triumphant celebration, instantly made them feel their lives were in jeopardy. The chief recalled how the atmosphere shifted with terrifying speed from calm to critically threatening. He characterized the incident as one of the most unsettling experiences of his entire career. To him, it was far more than a simple traffic enforcement matter. It was a profound ordeal that left a permanent mark on all who were present.
Chief, who was in the passenger seat, the same man who rode on the float with Bud during Saturday's parade.
Be a man who can get to receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that.
Qasim Shabazz is shaken up.
Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives.
Being the head of Terence Crawford's security, Shabazz has seen a lot, but nothing like this.
Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Early Sunday morning, Crawford and his team were leaving an after-party following his parade. According to police, they pulled their vehicle over near 12th and Cass Streets for reckless driving. That's where things took a dark turn.
And as soon as he said he had a firearm, the police officer that was on his side became unhinged.
Police immediately drew their weapons, pointing a gun at Shabazz and the pound-for-pound champ.
I literally had my hands on top of the ceiling and inside of the vehicle.
According to police, an officer had identified a firearm on the floor of the vehicle.
According to reports, police stopped Terence Crawford's vehicle for reckless driving. The situation intensified when officers spotted 2 firearms on the floorboard, leading to Crawford and his passengers being ordered out at gunpoint. However, subsequent verification revealed both weapons were legally registered and certified to their owners. With no other offense established, Crawford was issued only a citation for the initial traffic violation and released. While officially resolved, many observers interpreted the incident symbolically. Critics suggested that on the very day Omaha celebrated him as a champion, city authorities felt compelled to reassert their control. To them, the confrontation seemed less about genuine road safety and more about maintaining a specific balance of power, casting a shadow over the champion's triumphant homecoming.
They tried to bury Terence Crawford. They tried to ruin his reputation and say that he wasn't a draw when the numbers were there for you to see. When he went to MSG against guys that didn't have big names, or that were faded, like Amir Khan, or when he fought Kaviaskis, he did numbers. There was a smear campaign about his personality. He doesn't talk. Nobody wants to hear him. No, that you don't want to hear. So you try to speak for the masses when the whole time you have a star right here. You got to learn how to talk to this man. Even as recent as his last fight, the fight before Canelo, the smear campaign continued. I don't hear the smear campaign now. Them voices got really, really quiet like they typically do when they get proven wrong, and they either try to jump on the wagon, I knew this kid was gonna be that, or they get very, very quiet and they start to retreat back to wherever they came from, and they don't have a lot to say. So I'm happy for this brother for that reason, because they tried to bury him, Roy. It didn't work. He overcame that. He said, give me my shot, I'ma show you. And he kept doing it time and time again, and he did it again against Canelo Alvarez Saturday night.
Andre Ward, a revered voice in boxing, added a deeper layer to the discourse by contextualizing Crawford's career. He reflected on long-standing attempts to diminish Crawford's accomplishments, noting how critics previously downplayed his victories as mere decisions, not dominant performances. Ward identified this as a deliberate narrative to undermine the champion's skill and impact. For him, the Omaha traffic stop incident fits a disturbing pattern where Crawford must constantly defend his reputation against forces seeking to lessen his greatness. Ward emphasized that these persistent efforts to bury his standing are ultimately futile. They cannot erase his proven record or the profound respect he has rightfully earned within the sport. Crawford's legacy, forged in the ring, remains untarnished.
With a parade. KETV Newswatch 7's Pete Cudahy spoke with Mayor John Ewing, who requested that the Omaha Police Department conduct an internal investigation. And Pete, what did the mayor have to say?
Yeah, Julie, Mayor Ewing says that after such a great day yesterday, he was heartbroken hearing about the news of the traffic stop. That's why he reached out to Police Chief Todd Schmaderer and Terence Crawford himself to find out what exactly happened at that traffic stop. Omaha police released a statement saying that a car driven by Terence Crawford was stopped for driving recklessly around 1:30 in the morning on Cass Street. An officer confirmed that while Crawford was reaching to grab his information, the cop spotted a gun by Crawford's feet.
Commentators have speculated that dynamics beyond the official report influenced the situation. Some suggest Omaha's leadership grew uneasy with the immense influence and recognition Crawford now commanded. His ascent from local hero to global champion transformed him into a potent symbol of community pride, potentially overshadowing established institutions. Analysts hint the incident served as a stark reminder to Crawford and the public of who ultimately holds control. This interpretation frames the episode within a broader, challenging theme of fame. Those in the brightest spotlight often face tests designed to temper their reach. It becomes less about a traffic violation and more about the complex power dynamics that accompany monumental success.
Police officer wanted to send a statement because he doesn't like the rise of the Black Messiah. He don't like to see a black person in position of power. So he pulled Terence Crawford over for quote-unquote reckless driving. And as he approached the car, he decided to lie on his report because as he approached the car, he stated that he saw a firearm on the floor panel. Come to find out, Terence Crawford informed him as he approached the driver's side door where Terence Crawford was driving, and in the passenger side was Terence Crawford's head security guard. In the back was Coach Malachi, and a young lady was on the side of Coach Malachi in the back seat. And Terence Crawford has legal firearms, and of course his security has legal firearms. They informed the officer that they have legal firearms in the vehicle. He then brandished his firearm, pointed at Terence Crawford's face, and then got very aggressive as Terence Crawford got, and his security and everybody in the vehicle, Coach Malachi, got nervous because he started to show the actions and body language of somebody that wanted to do something completely left. And now in the police report that has been obtained by the community and released and leaked, he never puts about the reckless driving. He never puts speeding.
Former world champion Amir Khan voiced strong support for Terence Crawford, asserting that no controversy can overshadow his undeniable accomplishments. Khan praised Crawford's exceptional skill and determination, recalling his long-held belief that Terence would cement himself among the sport's elite. He argued that the recent Omaha incident cannot tarnish the truth. Crawford is a reigning champion with a secure legacy. Khan maintained that any attempts to pressure Crawford or diminish his achievements are futile against the reality of his proven greatness. For many fans, this perspective was a welcome reinforcement of a core belief that genuine, world-class talent ultimately outlasts all forms of criticism and external pressure.